Hello, welcome back to my page, Woman Like You. If you don't already know, I am Gigi, and today we will be discussing the benefits of breastfeeding. So if you don't already know, I have a now 7-month-old, 7 months today actually, and I have breastfed since day one. This is something that I am extremely proud of, and I really just want to share some of the benefits of breastfeeding with you. Some you may already know of, and then others you may not have really thought of, but trust me, if you're pregnant, you're gonna want to breastfeed, okay? All right, let's get started. Okay, so the first benefit is that it's much healthier. It's always the healthiest option for baby. Always. So, you know, you can look at all of these different formulas that they're coming out with, and you know, I know they have different kinds, some that cater towards colic and all of these different things, and have, you know, some have like more iron in them or whatever. It's always the healthiest option to breastfeed. Always. It has so many different benefits, from antibodies. It protects them from different diseases. It protects them from getting sick. They get less ear infections. A lot of different health benefits as far as breastfeeding goes. So you're always going to want to breastfeed. Okay. The other benefit is that it's free. You don't have to pay for it. Like, if you think about, you know, how much a can of Similac costs. I'm actually going to Google it for you. A can of Similac. Let's see. For one thing, it's $28.49. Now, I don't know how much, I don't know how often babies will go through one like can of formula. Not can, but the container of formula. I give it maybe about a week, or probably not even 2 weeks. So if you're spending almost $30 a week on formula alone, that doesn't even include the diapers or the wipes or anything else, just formula, you know, versus you just like breastfeeding where it's free. You know, I'm always gonna go free, okay? So that's the second benefit. The third benefit is that you get a lot of bonding time with your baby. Like, it's different from bottle feeding and you know, making the formula. At first, I will admit, it was a little stressful for me to be needed so much and to really not have that break. Well, I mean, you always have the option to pump and to feed them through the bottle, but since I've been a stay-at-home mother, I've pretty much breastfed like 99% of the time. So she's like, you know, I did have to get used to being needed as much, but after a while, it's really just the norm now, and like, I love it. So like, when she's hungry now, actually, I don't know, it feels good to be needed in that way and depended on in that way. Like, I don't know how to explain it. I really don't, but yes. So to me, that's amazing, like, just to have that bonding time with my daughter. Sometimes I feel like she's just using me to eat. Like, she only cares about me just because she knows I'm her source of food. But then there's other times where it's just like, I don't know, I know that we have this bond already just because I breastfeed. I spend a lot of time with her, feeding her, you know. So that's benefit number 3. Benefit number 4 is how convenient it is. It's so convenient. So think about at nighttime, baby cries, you wake up, get the baby, baby's hungry, you gotta go and make a bottle, versus just popping out your tits, popping out your boob, and feeding the baby. Like, it doesn't get any better than that. And then just think, you know, if you're out of town, you know, you don't have to worry about running to the store or running out of formula. Like, you're right there. You can breastfeed. You're never gonna run out. So as long as your milk supply is up, honestly, as long as you breastfeed from day one, like, the baby pretty much sets the tone for how often they're gonna need to eat, and through that, your body pretty much adjusts to the needs of your baby. So if your baby is gonna eat like a lot, your body is gonna continuously produce more and more milk because it's supply and demand. So yeah, the baby sets the tone. And another thing, this is kind of a side note, is that the baby, like when you're breastfeeding, you can't really overfeed them. Like your baby will know when he or she is hungry. They will stop when they're full. They may fall asleep on your boob, and that's all good. Like, it's cool. Sometimes they do comfort feed, so that's also okay. And at first I thought that might be a problem, but it's really not. It's normal, and it's actually a good thing. So so yes, it's very convenient. You know, you can breastfeed anytime. And even if you, like, I've been away from her for a day and I've pumped enough milk so that she can feed, so that she can eat while I'm gone, and I pump while I'm gone, and I store the milk and then bring it home. So you know, you're never gonna run out, and it's very convenient. Let's see, what was that, the fourth one? Yes. So far, also, so number 5 is that it also helps with weight loss. So I actually breastfed my first daughter for about a month and a half, and that actually helped me to start getting back to my pre-pregnancy weight. And then this time, it has kept my weight consistent, but I've also been focusing a lot on losing weight. So whereas before I didn't, so it's hard for me to really know if my weight loss is due to breastfeeding, or if it's due to working out and eating right, or just a combination of both. And I feel like it's a combination of both because I don't exercise every day. There's times where a week may go by and I don't even work out, but I've still lost a pound or 2. And of course that does go along with eating right also. But I do know that when you breastfeed, you do burn an extra 500 calories a day, depending on how much the baby is eating. So you can burn up to like an extra 500 calories a day. So if you think about, you know, if you're working out every day and you're burning maybe, let's say, 400 calories a day when you're working out, then you're burning a total of 900 calories a day. You know, half of your calories burned isn't even from exercising. And that's, you know, in addition to the natural calories that we burn just from being awake or sleeping or whatever. You know, we are always burning calories. So that's another benefit. So especially if you're focusing on eating right just because you're breastfeeding anyway, or if you're just a healthy person anyway and you just like to eat healthy, that's just going to be another benefit, and it'll help you to snap back even sooner. So that's always benefit. Number 6 is my favorite one and this is actually the last one, but it's my favorite of all time. Let me say, my daughter is 7 months now. 7 months. I have not had a period yet. Yes. I know, take it in. Go ahead, take it in, take it in. I have not had a period yet. I'm not pregnant, I'm not on any birth control that'll keep me from having a period. I have not had a period yet. And that's one of the benefits of breastfeeding. You can look it up. It is. And honestly, it's so funny because I was never told that before. Like, no one ever told me that. I had to look that up because, you know, I had her in July, and let's see, come like August, September, like I felt cramps around that time of the month, but my period never came. So I looked it up and I'm like, what's going on? Of course I got scared. But I looked it up, and that's actually a common side effect of breastfeeding. So it's been 7 months. I don't even remember what it feels like to have a period anymore because obviously I carried her for 9 months without a period, and you know, and then an extra 7 months on top of that. So I haven't had a period in over a year, and that's the most amazing benefit of breastfeeding, physically anyway. First and foremost, I think the fact that it's the healthiest option is what really made me go ahead and do it. I honestly didn't think about the fact that I would save money by breastfeeding until after the fact. I really didn't think about that until after I started breastfeeding. Then it was like, wow, we really don't have to buy formula or any type of breast milk or any type of substitution type of milk or anything for her. We did have, she has gotten some like a couple times, I can't lie, because initially I had issues with my pump and I had to order a new one, and I couldn't get her to latch on properly. So we did give her Similac a couple of times, but it was the Similac that was actually given to us at the doctor's office. So she's only used that like a couple of times, not a lot at all. And yeah, other than that, I've been exclusively breastfeeding. So those are the benefits of breastfeeding. I'm going to state one con right now because I'm going through it right now. My daughter's teething and she's biting down on anything that goes in her mouth, including my nipple. Yes, including my nipple. It doesn't hurt. It hurts, but it's not as bad as you may think it hurts. But it hurts to the point where it's like, baby, stop biting me. But it's not like to the point where you want to like react really quick. Like, it's not that bad, but it's bad enough to make me put my boob away if she's just sitting there playing and chewing on my nipple. So that's all I have for you guys today. I really hope that if you are pregnant, if you're considering breastfeeding, please try it. I'll actually put a link down below to this video. Like I said, I did have problems with getting her to latch on properly. So there's this video that I watched on YouTube that I watched it about 3 times before I tried it. And that was literally the answer. Like, I had a lactation consultant at the hospital who showed me how to get her to latch on right. That helped, but once she was gone, like, I couldn't get it right. So I watched this video like 3 times, and then I tried it and it worked out perfectly. Like, oh my gosh. I'm going to link that down below so that you can see it if you are thinking about breastfeeding. And I promise you, like, this will help. I promise. This lady explained it so well. So yes, that's all I have for you guys today. If you have your own experiences with breastfeeding or any other benefits that you feel, you know, people need to know about, like, I always want to encourage people to breastfeed, like, always. I have friends who are pregnant now, or who, you know, were pregnant when I was pregnant. I've tried to encourage them to breastfeed, and you know, people do whatever is most fitting for them. So I never judge or anything, but I'm always going to provide the information if I can, and if I know that it's beneficial, you know, because to me it's beneficial to not only the baby but the mother also. So yeah, if you have your own experiences with breastfeeding, please comment down below. If you have any other advice that you can share, please, you know, comment down below. And yeah, don't forget to like this video, and I will talk to you guys next time. Bye.